Hello. So today you join me in my car as it's currently raining. And basically today I want to go out and find a camera. Instead of taking a camera which I already have and I know that's good, I want to go to different charity shops or thrift stores and see what I can find. The hope is that I'll find something, kind of cheap and just show you that you don't need this expensive camera to make something good. So yeah, let's go. Hello again, and welcome back to my car. Basically, after going to numerous different charity shops, I've found nothing. Now, I've been going to charity shops for the past couple of weeks now, and it is rare they actually have anything camera related. Luckily, I found the Fujica half a few weeks back, but since then, I don't think I've found anything. So with this in mind, I decided instead to go somewhere a bit more specialized, and I went to this vintage emporium. Now, I've been here before, and they're usually pretty good for selling things like SLRs or cameras, but this time, there was nothing. There was a couple of Polaroid cameras and maybe a 110 film camera, but there was really nothing here. There was a weird Spider-Man looking toy that had kind of a lens on it, and other than that and a box of someone else's slides, there was just nothing here. Now, I actually almost did pick up some of the slides just because I thought I could make a video out of it, but I think that's just a bit lazy and too easy to do, and I'd rather make something with a bit more meaning. So, just before I was about to leave, I actually looked around again, and to my surprise, over in a dark corner, in a half-closed drawer in this bag, there was this. The Olympus SuperZoom 76G, which is a pretty tiny point and shoot with a nice little zoom, and it was £15, which is a little expensive, but hey, I was desperate. So I'm going to load it with some Fuji C200 and see what I can get. That was the wrong button. So it's probably been just over a week now since I shot those first images, and I have to say, street photography is where this camera shines. Its tiny form factor really helps you take those photos in a discreet way, and using it makes me feel kind of touristy, which means I can kind of get away with taking photos of people without them necessarily noticing. Now, while some of the photos on this roll are kind of blurry, this is mostly down to because I was trying to take the photos a bit too fast, and slowing down that little bit more really helps. The Olympus definitely struggles to focus sometimes, and when it detects the photo is going to be underexposed, it takes an eternity to fire up the flash. But overall, this is a great little camera. I can see this being a really good camera for me to take with me everywhere. It's small, lightweight, compact, and delivers great results. Now, because I don't just shoot street photography, I wanted to make sure that the lens on this thing was sharp enough to take things like landscapes. So I picked up the camera, loaded it with some film, and headed out on arguably not the nicest day.
Hey, no
So while the weather wasn't the best while I was taking these photos, I still got pretty good results. Now of course not all of them are landscapes, but they are a completely different style of photography, and I think this camera performed well. I really like the fact that the viewfinder zooms at the same time as the lens, although I recommend not zooming in too tight with this camera as the results are, well, less than favourable. So yeah, like I said, overall I'm pretty happy with this Olympus. Sure, it's nothing amazing, but it's just the perfect kind of camera to chuck in your bag and take everywhere. One last thing I wanted to mention is that the Authentic Aesthetic Instagram is now active once again, which means it'll be posting photos a couple times a week. And I promise it won't stop this time because I'm not actually in charge, which means it should be a bit more consistent. So yeah, make sure to use the hashtag Authentic Aesthetic, and thanks for watching.